This episode of Dan 3.0 is brought to you by Carbonite Online Backup. Hey, Earldway. That's Pig Latin. My internet is down, so I couldn't look at your video responses for a more interesting language to say "Hey World" in. Hold on, I'm trying to get better at lighting my videos. Right now, this is terrible lighting. Let me adjust something. That looks better. After getting yesterday's episode of Dan 3.0 online, there was nothing that I wanted to do more than pwn some noobs at Rock Band. So I tried to configure my Xbox Live, but it didn't work. It just broke all of my internets. And I'm just frustrated, because this is the third time that my internet has gone down in the last, month and a half. So the first thing on today's, the second thing on today's to-do list, I already actually interviewed a potential editor. That's something that I guess is worth you guys knowing. I've actually been interviewing potential editors for Dan 3.0 the past few days. I haven't been filming them, though, because, they're job interviews, so that would just be kind of strange. But yeah, next week I will probably have an editor. Just be aware of that. The second thing on my to-do list is to fix the internet. Then I want to go to the DMV for what I hope will be the last time to get my driver's license. I want to do Wall Wednesday, and I've got to write a song. One other thing that I am doing today is I have busted out my flip camera. I got this thing like a year and a half ago, and I probably haven't used it in just about a year. But this weekend, I hung out with my buddies Jamoki and Dorian from here in the Bay Area, and some YouTubers from Florida. I talked about that in yesterday's episode, Scott, Dan, and Zach. And they're all daily vloggers. They do other things on top of their daily vlogs, but they all do daily vlogs, and for their daily vlogs, they use flip cameras. Now, I get the question a lot in comments, what kind of camera do you use, Dan? And I use this thing. I use a Canon Vixia HF20. Although typically I have a wide-angle lens on top of it. And I've always kind of viewed this camera as a compromise between flip cameras and then a really nice DSLR. It's more portable than DSLR. I can do stuff like, look at me, then look at that, then look at me again. And while it's not as portable as a flip, it shoots in higher quality than a flip. So, I would still very much like to shoot the bulk of my episodes with this thing. But there have been a few times where, I don't take this camera with me when I'm going to do something because I don't think that there's going to be anything that happens there that's worth shooting. But then it turns out that there is something there that's worth shooting that I would very much like to have in an episode of Dan 3.0, but I don't have it because this camera doesn't fit in my pocket. So I think that what I'm going to wind up doing is just carrying this thing around with me everywhere that I go, just so that I always have a camera with me. Because this camera actually does fit in my pocket. Actually, it's smaller than my phone. Anyway, enough technical crap. Let's get to work on the to-do list.
Okay. Let's see. So, I'm sorry, you were trying to connect something and you're not able to get online now?
Correct. Yeah, I tried to connect my Xbox to the internet, and somehow that screwed it up for everything. Hey guys, guess what? I have internet. Hard to do with just one hand. There we go. Internet is to video bloggers as cheese is to pizza. It is possible to function without it, but it's just kind of awkward and strange. Let's go to the DMV. The great thing about having this flip is that if I ever have to walk past anyone who might think it was strange that I'm filming, I can just pretend like it's a phone. Hello? Yeah, hey, not bad. How about yourself? No, not too much. Just walking to the DMV. Today, at the DMV, I've been there 3 times in the last month and a half, so I've kind of gotten used to it, so it actually wasn't all that bad. It took forever, like it always does, but it's just kind of a humanizing place. It's there are all sorts of people at the DMV from all sorts of different backgrounds, but that doesn't matter. Everyone hates being there, even the people who work there, and everyone knows that everyone else there hates being there, and so you kind of just commiserate together.
Now serving G222 at window number 2.
So, yeah, the DMV sucks, and we will all rejoice in 20 years when we no longer have to go there because all of our cars will be driving themselves. But at the same time, I would be lying to you if I told you that I didn't kind of enjoy my time there today. And 2.5 hours later, I'm done at the DMV. Now I am headed to Revision 3 to pick up mail for Wall Wednesday. Hey, Farisha.
Hello, Dan Brown.
Do I have any mail?
I don't know. Your box is right there on my desk.
Yeah, I know. I'm just playing dumb. Now, I'm going to make an executive decision here and say that I've changed my mind. We're not going to do Wall Wednesday today. I feel like as long as we're doing this 3-episode-a-week format, doing Wall Wednesday, once every 3 episodes, I just feel like that gets a little bit repetitive. So I have submitted my second ever task to the decision engine, suggesting that we should move Wall Wednesday to every other week. If you don't like that plan, by all means, vote my task down. But if you do, then vote it up, and we'll just go with whatever you guys want. So anyway, while I was at Revision 3, I received a call from the guys I was hanging out with on Sunday, wondering if I wanted to grab dinner with them. They're in San Francisco until tomorrow, I guess, so I did that.
I'm at dinner with some crazy kids. Yay, dinner! Yes, you are.
I think he's crying.
The real question is, can I get it to do like a little spin move? Can you? What?
Oh, man.
And now I'm here, talking to my camera about what I've done for the past couple of hours and experimenting with this new light that I have. I mean, I know that the most important thing is just that you're able to see my beautiful face, but I recognize the wall behind me is all orange, and the lighting's not great. But I'll fiddle around with it, and I'll get better at it as time goes on. So, okay, it's 8:53 p.m. So far today, I have interviewed a potential editor, I have fixed my internet, I have gone to the DMV, I have postponed Wall Wednesday, so all I have left to do is I've got to write a song. And right now is normally when I would tell you who submitted the task and show you a screenshot of the task submitted, but Revision 3 appears to be down, so I'm just gonna start doing it. Hey, Dan from the future here. I'm editing, and Revision 3 is back up, and the Write a Song task was submitted by Revision 3 username Jack Bowler.
Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
The song is supposed to be about my life as a video blogger. All I have in my head right now is a title for it. That's it. I think I want to call it Jump Cut. Okay, so here's the skinny. It is currently 11:40 p.m. I thought when I was going into this that I was just going to write a stupid, silly little song, but I've been working for the past few hours, and I've kind of gotten really into it. So the song is not done, but I've started it, and I'm liking the start quite a bit. So I'm going to play that for you right now, and hopefully this whets your appetite for the finished product, which I should be able to get done next week. And it's Wednesday! So obviously there's going to be more to the song than just, 2 chords. I'm going to have, a bridge and a chorus. It's going to be full length and all that jazz. I'm thinking I'm going to have this song ready to show to you guys next Monday. And I'm going to be honest, when I first accepted the Write a Song task, I was a little bit nervous. I didn't really know what I was going to do with it. But now that I've actually started it and have an idea as to where it's going, I'm really excited. I would be doing this even if it wasn't a task, so Anyway, let's wrap this bugger up. This episode of Dan 3.0 has been made possible by Carbonite Online Backup. We've all got computers. We all love our computers. We all use our computers, but we also know very well that computers ain't perfect. Sometimes they crash. Sometimes they're stolen. Sometimes they die in a fire. At some point, we're all probably going to have computer disasters of some sort, but if you have Carbonite Online Backup, at the very least, your files will be safe and secure. Carbonite automatically and safely backs up your valuable files off-site so that if anything ever happens, you can get them back quickly and easily. Carbonite costs just $55 a year for unlimited backup to a PC or Mac, and when you use the offer code POGOBAT to start a 2-week free trial, you'll receive how much off? You'll receive two free months, wow, if you decide to buy. All of the details can be found at carbonite.com, so check it out and keep your files safe. Anywho, that just about does it for me for today. Thank you so very much for watching this episode of Dan 3.0. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.